Hey guys, today is July the 13th, 2016, and we've got an issue with our peach tree. LP, this is what, like I think it's like a fungal infection on the tree. This is like a fungal infection that they get. That's what I have heard, so. So our peaches are not doing well, and it is so overrun with leaves that basically there's no sunlight much that can get to the peaches. So this is not the way they're supposed to look, I'm sure. So anyway, here's the other peach tree, and you never want to plant peach trees in small spaces. A regular peach tree. You need to get, what are they called? The small ones.
Dwarf.
Dwarf.
That one just fell off. It's not ripe yet.
So it's not all, I mean, it's got the spots, but it's not all with the fungus.
Right there.
Yeah, I was filming that. So here's the little
Starting to
peppers.
get some little peppers. Bell peppers.
Okay. Here's a teeny tiny bell pepper coming.
One right behind you, a little bigger.
Right here. There you go.
Getting quite a few banana peppers. Jalapenos right here, and then the hot cherry. This is all bananas in here.
And that's what LP likes, banana peppers. I have an issue with the grapes. They're not doing well. So I don't know if this is fungus, whether it is just not getting enough rain. I picked a lot of these off, but this is what we got, you know. My mother had Concord grapes, and she never did anything with them, and they just did great. They weren't an issue, but see, now there's so much going on in our environment that things just aren't working the same, guys. See, they're just falling off.
Hello?
This is the Matador spinach that's really doing well. That just comes up each year. The tomato plants are finally taking off. But I'm sure there's plenty of people that have already gotten the ripe tomatoes. This one here is it's got to be the cherry tomatoes when they're in this cluster. This is the biggest tomatoes that we have. And this is July the 13th, so right there. And here's some beets. And some, I believe this is the collard greens here, and the Russian kale there. And these black-eyed Susans are just totally amazing. And I didn't realize there's so many different types of black-eyed Susans. These get really tall, but there is a shorter type of black-eyed Susan. I'll have to do the research on those that will flower real low to the ground. And there's a volunteer sunflower that come up on its own. This is what you call gardening in a small space. And vertical growing. Another volunteer sunflower, and I don't know how it's going to survive being all entangled in the fence down here. It started out on this side of the fence and it's worked its way over. That might be a good support system, I really don't know. And here's our cone flowers that the bees really like. And some buttercups. And our red raspberries, they're coming to an end. I really didn't get that much. I don't really think I even got a quart today. But they have really, really produced. Another volunteer sunflower. This is some kind of a wildflower here that I think has got, it's going to have like a purple flower on it. Here's our row of potatoes and another row of tomato plants. And these are all the red raspberries. I've picked them this morning. They're picked pretty clean. These tomato plants are doing pretty well, but they need to have a wider cage. They're crammed in there, sandwiched in there. So I hinted to LP. Hopefully he can figure out something, but maybe not, because now that they're already intertwined here and there trying to get out. So we've got a mulberry bush tree. Here, I think this is a mulberry bush, or no, this is the, this is not the mulberry bush. I'm trying to think what it's called. This is a peach tree that's sandwiched in here amongst other trees. This is a haven for the birds. LP can't really keep this filled in here. The birds just, it's so cool in here, and it keeps the water in the bird baths cool. And then for the lower critters that wants a drink, they can get up there and get a drink. This apple tree that's half on ours and half on the neighbors is not producing again this year. This is 2 years straight, usually every other year, but not anymore, see guys. So here is our garlic. Here's another patch of the red raspberries. So we don't have water over here, so we depend on the tanks for watering and the rain, and we're just not getting the rain. I got 2 empty tanks over at the house. And this year, our blueberries didn't do anything. Just didn't do anything, guys. I know the birds picked a lot of them clean, but they're just, they're not ripening right. They're just staying in some kind of a mode of semi-ripe. And the birds are enjoying these, what I call space odysseys that LP put up to support the berry bushes and for a perch for the birds. And see, when you don't have much land, you have to plant stuff so close together. Now see, here's what's happening. They've just stayed like this, guys. They're not ripening. We have so much cloudy days. It's partly cloudy today. It's been dry. So it's not a year for berries as far as the blueberries go, but we have really had good luck with the red raspberries. But LP's been watering them with what rainwater we do collect, which helps. These come up on their own, but I don't know what they're called. And up here, I don't know what type of bush this is. Up here, I'm concerned about this tree that already had an issue with the bark. And the birds just love this tree. I asked to save it. It's on another video. Please save the tree, but I don't know how long it's going to last, but the birds just totally love it. But anyhow, LP piled some hay here. And I don't know whether that's a good thing, because now all down here at the base, it's getting this black look of that possibly could be mildew from the or mold or mildew from the or fungus from the straw. I really don't know, but I don't think that's a good idea to have moisture up against wood, because moisture that stays and doesn't disperse is going to rot wood. It's my take. I don't know. I'm no gardener. So that's it, guys. The crabgrass. We went through these flower beds. We got the crabgrass out, but it comes back and it comes back. There's just no end to the crabgrass. I think this is called a yucca plant. It's already went to seed. There's the tree from the distance. It's got the bark falling off of it.